Rick Bush would, my neighbor, would prove himself to be a very annoying person. At one point in time, he was trying to pretend like he was a Pinkerton. Or a gumshoe, you say? Or whatever. He was, the way he talks, whatever. He was trying to pretend like he was a Pinkerton or a gumshoe, trying to clue me in on something. And it's like, I was just like, shut up and go away. You know, like, just because I'm child sized does not mean that I am not Lucifer's star. Ellis. So, like I said at one point in time, I mean, the Pinkertons didn't work that way. It doesn't work that way, like I said, Rick Bush or the Stomp people or basically Rodney and them thought, they would find out a little bit about me, and then they would, try and do something stupid or whatever, like thinking that like the Pinkertons talk directly to me or something like that. And it's like, well, they're one of my groups, but it didn't really work like that. Like I said, that anyway though, it was just stupid. I mean, the Pinkertons were more unilateral. Like they just, they managed and worked and did whatever. Like I said, and it was hundreds of years ago, basically, when they're in service, and then that's through my people, whatever. But like Rick Bush would think he found, was onto something, and blah blah blah, and he would come to me telling me how he was onto something or whatever, and it's like it doesn't work like that. Anyway, Rick Bush, they kept on like trying to get to me or get it or or whatever. They kept trying these different things. Like thinking that like I would fall for it or whatever or something like that. It was just like, oh. Anyway, it was just really frustrating and annoying because like, whatever. Anyway, though, whatever. Like I said, eventually, they would have to contact me a little more directly and all that other stuff. And anyway, fortunately, though, like I said, 1.5 Terran, all kinds of other planets and stuff like that. And it's like, well, I built the system. So, and I actually did it long before Rick Bush or Rodney ever came along. Like I said, it was hundreds of thousands of years ago where I set everything up and did everything and managed it. And then, like I said, it's been millions of years. Like I said, Rick Bush and Rodney, they thought they were onto something, or then they would come to me and be like, anyway, they're just trying to get me to give them money or something like that or something stupid like that. It's like, whatever. Anyway, yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses. Jehovah's Witnesses. Whatever. Probably that's what they're doing is just paying for girls or whatever. Something stupid or anyway, just a bunch of idiots. Rick Bash and Godney and everything else like that, and a bunch of coked up stupid people. And like I said, and that actually makes and actually like I said, I like coked up people or people that do drugs. I mean, there's nothing wrong with people that do drugs, but I mean, but Rodney and it was just like epic stupidity or whatever. So anyway, like I said, I very much apologize to all my people of Belfast and all my ship captains and all the people of the White Star Line fleet that would eventually become the Carnival Cruise Line. Like I said, if you're Carnival Cruise Line, you're actually White Star. Canard Line. Like I said, I told them that no, I'm not going to do Canard. I'm not going to change the name to Canard Line. It's the White Star Line. It's always been the White Star Line. It's always going to be the White Star Line. I wouldn't sell out. I wouldn't change the name, and I wouldn't do whatever. Anyway, they're trying to say that all my ships sank during the war or something like that. It's like, no, they didn't. Leviathan didn't sink. It was decommissioned. And Lusitania too. I mean, anyway, they're just trying to scrap out my ships. Anyway, though, I'm pretty sure the Belfast people saw what was going on or happening, and the Irish. Like I said, and I think they even came to me one time saying they're trying to sell off or scrap out our ships or something. I mean, it's like, anyway, whatever. Like I say, I apologize to the people of Belfast. I apologize to all the Irish out there. Like, you are great, wonderful people. So, anyway, whatever. They're mostly old and dead or whatever now. Like, Anyway, though, but very good ship crews and very good ship captains, and like I said, and then there's that stupid idiot, one coked up guy that was on the Costa Concordia or whatever. Probably another one of my ships. Even though I had a lot of ships. Like I said, even the modern day landing vessels that they use, the enclosed ones, that was another White Star Line thing. Like all these, like Rodney or Godney and Rick Bash and everyone, they were just trying to fuck up everything. Like anyway, though, it's the White Star Line. It's always been the White Star Line. That's why they the White Star Line was only, I was the only one that could take my ships into Venice. So anyway, there's not that much maneuvering room in there or whatever. So that's why the Lusitania and the Titanic and all those other ships went into Venice and all that. They're part of my fleet. So yeah, whatever. I'm tired. I don't care. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, a bunch of idiots running around trying to get free passage on my ships or whatever else like that, and trying to get Chinese or the Irish to pay for it. And it's like, you know, like they say, I don't know Rick Bush from Adam, and Rodney, he was never a friend of mine. Idiot Godney, basically just someone getting a bunch of coke and whatever, stupid. Oh well, so much for epic existence. But like I said, I mean the gypsies had an epic civilization actually. It was very impressive. Like I said, I remember I saw it. It was great. So I was very impressed. And very proud, like I said, to be your creator. I said to most of the groups out there, to the gypsies, to the Middle East, Easterns, to a lot of the groups, I would take a knee and say I'm proud to be your creator. And I love you. And thank you so much for everything. You were beautiful and amazing, and your puppet shows were the best. And you had the best acting things, and had the most beautiful dresses. And I love you for doing what you did. And thank you. And to the rest of them, anyway. And even the Russians, another great epic group. Like I said, I believe the first people in space next to the Germans were the Russians. So, anyway. Like I said, the America, or basically JFK, was trying to take the space program away from Russia. I was trying to add or have a space program in my country, in my new country of America. But anyway, whatever. Like I say, I'm sorry. I had nothing to do with that. Nixon was going around doing his stupid, Nixon was going around doing his stupid anti-corruption shit. Like, what a fucking piece of shit. Anyway, it's all Nixon and JFK. So, yeah, whatever. And probably Godney and Rick Bash. Whatever.